Well, hello and welcome to Digital Influence. My name's Dallas McMillan. I'm the host of the show, and today I'm interviewing Ted Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies. I've followed Ted's work for quite a while now and find he's got really practical, grounded advice about marketing that really would apply to any business. But I love how he's niched into a specific group of customer segments who've got their own interests and concerns and challenges. And I'm really looking forward to talking more to Tad about his approach and what he does for his clients and but ways we can all improve our marketing. So welcome, Tad. Thanks for coming on the show. So Tad, your business Marketing for Hippies, how long have you been running it now?
I've been running it, it's funny, I've lost track for sure since 2006, but I was kind of fiddling with it probably 2001, 2002, but so it's been 10 years full time. Okay,
terrific. And what were you doing before that?
I was working for a nonprofit in Santa Cruz, California, doing summer camps, while simultaneously I had a business doing leadership workshops for student councils in high schools all around Alberta, where I live.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you mostly do for clients, and how do you work with clients?
So the kind of clients I work with tend to be holistic practitioners, life coaches, permaculture folks, mostly service providers, and they feel gross about marketing. They don't like the thought of it. It feels uncomfortable with them. They're just not big fans. And so the main thing I do is try to help them find ways of marketing that feel good to them and feel good to the people receiving it, which for a lot of my clients isn't even something that they've considered is possible, that the marketing could actually feel good to everybody involved. And so I do that through, I've got a blog and I do do workshops, travel around. I do a lot of online programs, have ebooks, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Terrific. Yeah, so I've subscribed to your email list, and there's always plenty of great offers, and I've enjoyed your articles on how to approach marketing. Lots of great tips, and something that I find with my clients who are sort of similar to you. They're good at what they do. They don't necessarily like marketing per se, but they know they need to. Is getting the right attitude on their part as to how marketing can be fun, how it's great to share your knowledge. That's really useful, and I find your emails and articles make it seem easy, which is very attractive to someone who's new to this.
Sure.
And tell us more about the hippie market. So, your background, it sounds like you've been interested in sustainability and community and those sorts of things. And obviously your target market, their important values. Did you start off with that target market, or did it take a while to figure out you needed to niche down?
No, it was that right away. I just had a lot of friends who were hippies who were trying to do something good in business, and their marketing ideas were terrible. And so I just was like, it was just out of the desire to help them. And I started saying, there are lots of people who are doing this, increasingly. And so, so that was there from the beginning.
Fantastic. And what are the challenges that they face? Are they mostly around mindset or technology or business model? What are the big areas that they tend to struggle with?
Oh man, all of that for sure. I mean, they're just people who they didn't start out because they're like, I want to have a business. They started out because like, oh, I love life coaching, or this healing modality changed my life, or I'm really into permaculture. So they started from that side, not the what's the business that I could have. And so I would say the main place there's like where they think they struggle, and there's where I think they're actually struggling. So all those things you mentioned are definitely true. There's a certain I mean, they're aware they're not getting enough clients. Marketing feels gross, but I think a lot of it comes down to not having a clear niche. I think a lot of these things end up being a symptom of that. They can't figure out their business model or their sales funnel, if they even know what that is. They can't figure out how to talk about what they do. They go to parties or networking events, somebody says, what do you do? And they can never say it in a way that feels right. They can't figure out how to come up with packages or offers that are that compelling, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And in my mind, most of that is a symptom of just not having a clear niche. And when I say niche, I'm not just talking about target market. I'm not just talking about even who you're trying to reach. I define niche as your role in the community or the role in the marketplace you want to be known for, which includes what you do, how you do it, and for whom you do it. So it's kind of, I mean, it's connected to brand and all of this. But when that's fuzzy, everything else is impossible. And I've seen this for years in my workshops, and it took a while for it to really land. Where when somebody had a really clear niche, they knew what they were about. It was very easy to come up with marketing ideas for them.
Yeah.
When they didn't have one, when they were essentially saying, I help everybody with everything. Like, that's the best part of my modality. I can help everybody. Or permaculture, this helps everyone on the planet. Or, when it was that, people struggled, and I struggled. But as soon as they landed on something, you couldn't shut people up in the room. People are like, oh, you should talk to this, or you should do this. Have you thought, So I think that's at the heart of it.
It really is amazing, isn't it? I'm part of a networking group, a BNI group, and something I really notice is if people put out a referral request and say, "Oh yeah, we need, want this vague description," then the referral.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you right now.
Oh, sorry. The
I was
more
hearing you
specific
saying
they can make their.
Yeah, I was hearing you say that when people put out referral requests, and they're vague, there's not much response, but when it's specific, it's really easy for people to refer.
Absolutely, to the point of it being, if they can mention a specific person that's hard for them to reach and very valuable, then they might get a handful of people say, yes, I know that person.
Yeah, it's that's the reality. When there's something
terrific. So your whole process.
So my process in terms of working with people. Yeah, you're really breaking up. I just want to make sure you're getting good quality for this recording, because on my end,
it has dropped right out. It looks like the Ethernet's not connected. It's plugged in. Yeah, weird. Look, I'll just go through and see if I can change over to Ethernet, and that should.
Sure.
It should all be on that. Gee, very annoying. Internet here used to be pretty good, but recently it has gone right downhill. And yeah, so I've made sure I'm fine. No, connect type is definitely not picking up. That should be as good as it gets. And just what happened? I don't know. How's it sounding now? Why? How's the audio? It's all low quality now.
It's so breaking up right now. I can barely catching every half word, kind of.
Yeah, look, it's I can't see any way to improve it. It might be worth us resuming another time when I can get it sorted out.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Because it seems like it may just not be working. I'll be back home July 10th for about a month, so we could try it then.
Good to got to get the lab. Okay, terrific. Well, and so what have you got on at the moment, Tad, in terms of what Yeah, so if you just send me a calendar link, and we'll to speak once you're back. Thank you very much. Talk soon. Cheers. Bye.